To be a journalist and government officials, one has to be a good communicator, possess an analytical mind, and to react to unexpected situations. Communication studies do help me to sharpen in these areas, in how I view, interpret, and analyze things. Media relations work includes writing and distributing news releases and responding to media inquiries. We have to make sure all the information is consistent and to be released in a timely manner. As a news anchor, we have to make sure the information is correct and accurate, just like a goalkeeper. Building relations with the community falls under the public relations function of corporate communication. When I prepare scripts and designing theming outlines of police magazine, I try to address the target group and to meet their expectation, trying to show what really matters to them.
Corporate communication is like a football team. There are various functions under the corporate communication scope. So I would say like PR is like a goalkeeper for the team to save the company from a crisis. CSR is like defenders of the team to help the company to create positive values. It's just like creating solid defense for a company. Internal communication is like a midfielder for the team. It helps to orchestrate and connect the whole team. It's just like connecting employees with company's core values and vision. Marcom, marketing communication, is like forward or striker for the team. Definitely, they need to proactively find chances to score goals. So corporate communication has worked a miracle on the company I'm working in, turning it from what has been perceived as a chaotic, bureaucratic, and non-transparent association to an organization which won the heart of the public. What made the difference was a proper and holistic corporate communication strategy. So that's what I think about corporate communication.
Hello, I'm Jennifer. I'm happy to have Kelly today to share her career insights to us. Kelly is our alumni and she is now working as a financial PR. So, hello Kelly.
Hello Jennifer.
Hello Kelly. So I know you're now working as a financial PR. So could you share with us some of your job duties in order to let us have an overview of your industry?
Sure, no problem. Well, as a financial PR, our key job is to create values for our clients. That includes listed companies, companies seeking IPOs, and also private enterprises to enhance their brand equity and also their capital market value. So what we need to do specifically every day is that we tailor-make an effective communication plans to our clients. And from strategic planning to execution, we also need to handle all sorts of inquiries and requests from investors and also media. And that also includes event management as well.
Yeah, I heard that you have just mentioned that you have to manage and execute communication plans as well as prepare some press release in order to reinforce the key message of the company in order to to reinforce their reputations. So is it like you are now working for the investor relations and media relations as your main duties?
Yes, indeed. Well, as a financial PR of our clients, we serve as a bridge to foster positive relationship between our clients and the stakeholders. That includes investors and also media and also general public and also the government.
So, what is the most challenging part that when you are dealing with different kinds of stakeholders? So, is it like some challenges that you have encountered?
Yes, it is pretty challenging because we have to work with listed companies, and nowadays for the business world nowadays is now an era for that company requires company upholding the best practices of corporate governance and also the transparency. So basically, our clients are under scrutiny like 24/7. So what we need to we have to get prepared every day to face the challenges, because any minute and every day there might be crisis popping up. So it's more like a battlefield for us to safeguard our clients' most valuable asset, that is their reputation.
So you really have to be alert and attentive to the crisis, because you may have to manage such kind of crisis, right? So Kelly, but I've heard that like you're not working as a financial PR when you first graduate, but you found a marketing position in the accounting firm. So what is the reason behind that you are going to shift your position in this industry?
Well, when I was still in the marketing position at the accounting firm, I got to learn more about the financial industry, and then I found that this industry is very interesting because it's moving very fast, and every day there is something new coming up. So and then I started to I found it quite interesting because as a financial industry is a very important part of in Hong Kong, so I decided to move on to this career, and also I would also like to try PR, and that's why I took up the challenge, and here I am now.
So that's must be some attractiveness of financial PR industry. That's why it attracts you to get into this industry. So what is the sexiness of being a financial PR?
Well, as a PR, as financial PR, we get to work very closely with the senior management of different corporations. We get to learn more about their stories, especially their startup stories, their business strategies, and also their business rationale. I find it quite fascinating because every company has their own uniqueness and their own characters. So this is the reason, the most interesting part of my job, to get to know them and also to find out how they operate business.
So because like, I found that really interesting, because you are not only exposed to only one industry, but you have to, but through your experience you could really get engaged and get in touch with different kinds of industry like retail or sales or property. This will be really great exposure to you. So is that marketing position, the experience of being a marketing executive, that is beneficial to your career now, and how does it like sharpen your competitiveness?
Well, when I was still in the marketing position, I got to sharpen my own communication skills. That includes writing and also presentation skills. And also one thing that I benefited most is that I could get myself to brush up on my own creativity, and so that this is what I still apply in my job, because sometimes when we manage events for our clients, we also need to add some marketing elements in it. So creativity is also part of the very important elements in my job duties as well.
So it sounds like your position now, you really have to be equipped with different kinds of skills to be very all-rounded people, right? So in terms of like the competitiveness that you have been sharpened through the marketing position, so I would like to turn back to your working experience as a financial PR now. Could you share with us one of your most valuable and unforgettable experience?
One of the most unforgettable experience is that I got to handle my first IPO project. During that time, I had to handle this project for over half a year. We handled this project starting from zero, that we needed to craft key messages and also need to build up the PowerPoint presentation to chairman's script for my clients, and it also involves other production projects like working on the corporate videos. So the moment when I saw my client hitting the go at Hong Kong Stock Exchange, I was really impressed, and this is where my job satisfaction comes from, because my client, after working through such a long period of time, it finally got listed.
Yeah, so I really believe that this kind of satisfaction motivates you to become a financial PR as a lifelong career, right? Yeah. So, Kelly, I know I've known that you have been working as a financial PR for a certain period of time, so it must have accumulated a certain working experience. So, can you give our students some advice in case if they want to get engaged in this financial industry? So, what personality should they have in order to better fit in this industry?
Well, in the PR industry, you are expected to work in a very fast-paced environment, because every day, every minute, different clients come to you and you have to handle everything at the same time. And also, being able to multitask is also very important, as I just mentioned. The job nature of being a PR. And also, I personally think that attention to details is also a very key advantage, because you have to think thoroughly for your client. You have to know what's best for your client. So no matter what it is a client event or even handling an interview, you have to think thoroughly and to make everything to run smoothly.
Yes, this is very, very important, because when you're working, you have to be really meticulous to every details in order to protect your company's benefit, right? Kelly, so our students, we are now almost graduate from the university, and we are now facing the problem that we don't know how to choose our career, because it is a very important decision. So could you give us some career advice in order to help us to better find our career that fits us?
Yes, for students who are going to graduate, I think the first thing that you have to identify is what you are interested in. You better find out the areas of interest, whether it is marketing, whether it is advertising, or even PR. It's also good for you to understand your own character, whether you like to talk to people or you enjoy writing more. So this is, I think, before deciding which career path that you are going to take, it's also very important for you to get to know about yourself.
Yes. So Kelly, thank you for your time today. So because you have really give our students a lot of insights about your industry, and it is very beneficial to our career decision. So Kelly, so thank you so much, and I hope you a prosperous career future.
Thank you.
Yeah.